In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to auto reframe a sequence in Adobe Premiere Pro for social media formats. First, make sure you know which edit you want to convert. In the project panel, locate the sequence you want to reframe and click to select it. This tells Premiere exactly which timeline you're about to process, and it helps avoid accidentally reframing the wrong cut if you have multiple sequences in your project. With your sequence selected, head up to the top menu and choose Sequence, then Auto Reframe Sequence. This command opens a dedicated dialog designed to analyze your footage and keep the most important actions centered as you change shape. Auto Reframe uses motion tracking under the hood, so it's a fast, reliable way to adapt widescreen edits to vertical or square without manually keyframing every shot. Next, pick the aspect ratio that matches your destination. You'll see useful presets like 16:9 for standard widescreen platforms such as YouTube, 9:16 for vertical formats like Instagram Reels or TikTok, and 1:1 if you want a square look. Choose the one that fits your publishing plan. If your content has fast camera moves or sports action, you can also look for a motion setting that favors faster tracking. For interviews or slower footage, a gentler setting generally works well. When you confirm, Premiere creates a new duplicate sequence with Auto Reframe applied. Your original timeline stays untouched, which is great for versioning. You'll notice the duplicate typically includes the aspect ratio in its name, so you can tell them apart at a glance. This non-destructive workflow means you can generate multiple versions, widescreen, square, and vertical, without risking your master edit. Now, preview your reframed sequence from start to finish. Watch for moments where the subject drifts too close to an edge or where fast movements challenge the tracker. If something feels off, open the effect controls for a clip and refine the auto reframe settings. Try adjusting the motion tracking sensitivity, switching between slower or faster motion options, or fine-tuning the crop behavior to keep essential details in frame. You can also nudge the framing on specific shots by adjusting position, which adds keyframes on top of the automated work. Remember to check graphics, captions, and logos. Elements that looked perfect in widescreen may need slight repositioning in vertical or square to stay readable and within safe margins.